In Java, in agreement with the Indonesian government, we've just built a rehabilitation centre for Murloc gibbons and Javan langurs. It has two purposes. One is to confiscate these gibbons and langurs where they've been kept as pets and reintroduce them back into the wild. And two is to take our own Murloc gibbons and Javan langurs that we bred and return those back to the wild. To set these projects up is enormously complicated, very costly and very difficult. I mean, it's taken us about 8 years to organise this, and you've got to go through various government divisions and departments and get various agreements signed. But then when you do it, you've got to choose the right part of the forest, you've got to design the enclosures in the right way, you've got to employ the right people. So the whole thing is very, very complicated. It takes a lot of time and you have to be very patient. We put them in a veterinary holding centre and we keep them there for a couple of weeks, sometimes a couple of months, to see if they're carrying any diseases or how healthy they are. And once they've gone through that period, they get released into a big open-top enclosure where they'll probably habituate for 3 to 6 months, maybe a year, and then after that they get released back into the wild. Wherever we release gibbons and langurs, we will protect the forests as well, so the whole ecosystem benefits from the work that we're doing.
Inside of this enclosure, if you see, we put a lot of bamboo there with that structure. This bamboo is function for the enrichment of the primates. So all the gibbons or langurs, they can swing or maybe jumping from part to part, and they also have shading for the stay if we have a heavy rain. We hope they can recover their behavior. That's really important for these primates in our rehabilitation center.
When we introduce the gorilla, it takes 3 years. Very hard work, and it will be the same with gibbons. Probably not as long, but it will be very difficult and be many challenges. But really, it's nothing compared to these animals facing total annihilation and extinction. And without any doubt, in the next 20 years, they'll be extinct. You need a certain amount of determination, and you need a certain amount of courage and will to see things through. And you have to just learn from experience. We've been doing this with animals for 20 years. These animals deserve a chance to go back into the wild. With us, it's about, if you're going to keep Murloc, keep them well, breed them, and then try and find a home for them in the wild. And that's what makes us unique.